National Siblings Day may be unofficial, but the bonds it celebrates are very real. Every year on April 10th, we recognize the brothers, sisters, and chosen family who grow up together, support one another, and, sometimes, serve side by side in moments of history. Today we are highlighting a few powerful stories from the Soldiers Memorial Collection that show how sibling relationships can become a lifeline even in wartime. Let's start with Bernard Sullivan, a St. Louis native who knew firsthand how meaningful a message from home could be, especially when you're thousands of miles away. While serving in France during World War I, Bernard sent this postcard to his sister, Helen Julia Sullivan. Born in 1892, Bernard was one of 6 siblings: George, Tom, Helen Julia, Grace, and Florence. In 1917, at just 24 years old, he was inducted into the Missouri National Guard in St. Louis. Bernard served overseas with Battery C of the 128th Field Artillery, part of the 35th Infantry Division, from March 1918 through April 1919. He rose through the ranks and became a sergeant by October 1919. This card to his sister reminds us that even in the chaos of war, staying connected to family mattered deeply. Fast forward to World War II and we meet the Doyle brothers, proof that sibling conversations don't change even during global conflict. Private First Class Archibald Archie Dennis Doyle received letters from not one, but 2 of his brothers who were also serving during the war. Their notes mixed concern with classic sibling banter. Younger brother Horace Michael, known as Michael, who enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps in 1944, didn't hesitate to ask Archie for money. Meanwhile, Edward Charles, or Charlie, serving in the Canadian Army Tank Corps, wrote about his romantic prospects. Some things never change. One unforgettable moment came when Charlie and Archie managed to meet in London during a rare 3-day furlough. An emotional reunion made even more meaningful by how close they came to missing one another entirely. At that same time, as detailed in this newspaper article, another brother, Sergeant George A. Doyle of the U.S. Army Air Forces, was being held as a prisoner of war in Germany. These stories remind us that siblings aren't just part of our past, they're often our strength through history's hardest moments. This National Siblings Day, we honor the laughter, the arguments, the letters, and the love that connect brothers and sisters across generations.